This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. The annual Flats Marathon is this weekend, and to learn more about the event, we have organizer Dan Martin here this morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Ella.
So I'm sure you've been super busy the last couple days prepping up and making sure the trail is ready to go.
Well, we actually been out there grooming the trail since the beginning of August.
Oh, wow.
And it took a lot of hours to get it to where we consider it pristine condition.
Yeah.
There's 11.5 miles through the wooded area around Thousand Hills State Park, and then there's a little bit on the road as you lead in to kind of thin out the group as we get under the single track, and then there's 0.6 of a mile when you come out at the Big Creek area before you get to Jackson Stables.
So this is what year for
This
it?
is the 5th annual Flats Trail Half Marathon, and each year we've had about 100 runners. We have 115 or so signed up now, and you can still sign up if people are interested.
All right. Now, you had just mentioned the course, and we actually have a map to kind of give a visual for our viewers out there. So kind of talk more about this. So this is 13.1 miles.
Yes, in the upper left, you can see the area that is the marina and the Big Loop area at Thousand Hills State Park. We will go along the water there on the paved road, which is called the Big Loop, until we get up. There's a pretty massive hill there, and then there's a trailhead at Thousand Hills State Park that as it in your extreme left on the top, and then we run all the way to what is the far right-hand side, following that red line, run over the dam area right in there. Certainly goes away from the water for a while, but the red line pretty much looks like it's shoreline there. The winning time will be about an hour and 25 or an hour and 24 minutes. Certainly people will be, there is a cutoff at 4 hours.
Okay. And I mean, just looking at that view is just amazing, you know, that the people are going to be running through that. And, you know, let's go ahead and talk about the purpose of this. Obviously, you know, people enjoy running half marathons, and that's what you're doing, but you also have a purpose for this event. What does the money go toward?
Well, the money goes to help continue the project that we call the Forest Lake Area Trail System, which is the acronym FLATS. And our first goal is to connect the central business district of Kirksville with Thousand Hills State Park with a paved trail that would give more people readily available access off the road, so to speak, to get to the state park. It is only 4 miles from the central business district to the marina area, which is way shorter than you think.
Yeah.
And it's shorter than the drive. And there's so many great amenities out at Thousand Hills State Park. We don't want to pave the dirt trails, but we want to create this opportunity for more people to get out, be active, and get to the state park where they can canoe and fish and hike and you know, enjoy the outdoors.
I know, and the fact that, like you just said, that it's closer than a lot of people think, and it's so nice because when you think of state parks and people living near one, you know, they're driving an hour, 2, 3 hours to get to that location, but here in the Heartland, it's literally in our backyard. So you're doing these in phases, correct?
Yes, phase 1 of the Flats project is complete. Phase 2 is on the drawing board with the state park folk, and we're trying to determine exactly what will be the next thing that the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, will help us with. We're also working on the Kirksville side outside of the park with some planning and developments that are pretty exciting also. Our overarching goal is really to improve all the trails available in Adair County, and this particular event kind of serves that purpose in that, like I mentioned, we've been grooming this particular trail. We're demonstrating that there's a heck of a groundswell in this community to get more access to trails. All
right, and you said that registration is still open, and where can they go to register?
Well, you can go to active.com, or you can go to kvflats.org. I also believe on your website there is a PDF of this entry form, so that's certainly out there for people to go ahead and do. Or you can enter at the site up until about 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. That event is this Saturday morning at 8:30, going from the marina area at Thousand Hills State Park around the lake to Jackson Stables out on Rainbow Basin Trail.
All right. And then, of course, when they cross the finish line, they get some swag, right?
Well, you know, in some of the events, you know, it's a finisher. It's your red badge of courage. You know, you get that when you finish, and to some degree, it becomes a source of pride in the accomplishment that you've been able to achieve.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, you know, the difference maybe between running on the road, running on, you know, ribbons of concrete and past manicured lawns, this is not that. This is person against nature.
Yeah.
There's a lot of struggle out there, but the sense of adventure and accomplishment is really what people seem to seek.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dan. What we'll do again to make it easier for everyone out there is we'll post it on our website at ktvo.com. And again, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And we'll be right back.